Hello and welcome to Inspira Plus. Thank you for joining us once again in this space where we seek to grow, reflect, and find the strength to face life's challenges. If this is your first video with us, we hope these words give you the motivation you need to keep moving forward. And if you are already part of this community, thank you for continuing this journey of growth with us. We would also like to thank all our new subscribers. Today, we will talk about a truth that has changed the lives of millions of people. If this is your first video with us, we hope these words give you the motivation you need to keep moving forward. And if you are already part of this community, thank you for continuing this journey of growth by our side. We would also like to welcome our new subscribers. Today, we will talk about something that can exhaust you more than you realize. Trying to explain yourself to someone who has already decided to misunderstand you. There are conversations in which it does not matter how carefully you choose the right words. You can speak calmly, clarify your intentions, and explain every detail, but the other person continues to twist the meaning of everything you say. This does not always happen because you failed to explain yourself properly. Sometimes it happens because that person is not trying to understand you. They are trying to confirm the idea they have already created about you. If you remain silent, they will say you are hiding something. If you defend yourself, they will claim that you are reacting that way because you are guilty. If you set a boundary, they will interpret it as a lack of affection. And if you decide to walk away, they will use your distance as proof that you never cared. In a conversation like that, any response can be used against you. That is why you must learn to distinguish between someone who has a sincere question and someone who only wants to accuse you. Someone who genuinely wants to understand you will listen, ask questions, and consider the possibility that they may be mistaken. Someone who has already decided to misunderstand you will interrupt, select only what benefits their version of the story, and reject every explanation that contradicts it. Clarifying a situation is healthy. Trying to do it repeatedly with someone who refuses to listen only drains your energy. Perhaps you believe that if you can find the perfect words, they will finally understand your intentions. So you write longer messages, gather evidence, and replay every conversation in your mind, trying to discover when you could have expressed yourself more clearly. But there is no perfect explanation for someone who needs you to be the villain in their story. Accepting this can be painful, especially when that person is important to you. You want them to recognize who you truly are instead of holding on to an unfair version of your actions. However, your peace cannot depend on convincing everyone that you have a good heart. Some people will only know an incomplete version of you. Others will hear rumors and accept them without asking for your side of the story. Some may even prefer to believe the worst because it allows them to justify the way they treat you. You cannot control every story people tell about you, but you can decide how much power those stories will have over your life. Stopping your explanations does not mean that you have no arguments. It also does not mean accepting a lie or allowing someone to damage your reputation without limits. When necessary, clarify the facts calmly, especially if the situation affects your work, your safety, or the people who truly matter. But after expressing the truth clearly, do not turn your life into an endless defense. You do not have to respond to every accusation, correct every comment, or participate in every argument into which others try to drag you. Sometimes walking away from a conversation is an act of self-respect. Your silence does not always mean that you have lost. It may mean that you have realized the conversation is no longer going anywhere. Begin paying attention to how you feel after speaking with certain people. If you end up confused, feeling guilty about things you did not do, or constantly questioning your own intentions, perhaps you are not dealing with a communication problem. You may be dealing with someone who is unwilling to listen to you honestly. Explain yourself clearly once. Answer sincere questions. Acknowledge your mistakes when they truly belong to you, but do not accept fabricated blame simply to end an argument. Those who truly know you will not need you to constantly prove your worth. They will observe your actions, the way you treat others, and the consistency with which you live. Those who are determined to judge you will find a reason to do so, even if you give them every possible explanation. Do not waste your life trying to win a trial that was never fair. Allow some people to keep their version of you. You keep your peace, your dignity, and the certainty of knowing who you are. Stop explaining yourself to someone who has already decided to misunderstand you. Sometimes the clearest response is not another explanation. It is choosing to stop participating in a conversation where there was never any intention of listening to you. Thank you for staying with us until the end here at Inspira Plus. If this message inspired you, do not forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share this video with someone who needs to believe in themselves again today. We would also like to thank all of our new subscribers. We are very happy that you are enjoying our content. We will see you in the next video. Until next time.